What's up, YouTube? Host Marcus Osborne from the Grizzly Dark series. Okay, so as of today, I talk a little bit about advice. When it comes to lifelong decisions and stuff, I'm gonna say, personally, my personal experience. I will admit one thing: when me and my ex-fiance Katie broke up in 2019, September 2019, I even know she blames Tracy for all of it, when most of it was her part. Well, her and Tracy's fault, both of it. That's a side of the fact. Part of me, when I moved back to Virginia, I will admit, I did do drugs myself. So, I felt like I was a low life. I felt like I was worthless. I was called trailer park trash. It's called redneck trash. I was called all that, because and I felt like that's what I was. So, but what did I do? What did I do? Results of becoming of the breakup. What did I do? I turned to drugs. I did everything in the book, from like marijuana to cocaine, spice, opiates, over-the-counter stuff. Pretty much whatever drugs I had, whatever drugs I could find, or did whatever I could get my hands on. Except for two drugs, which were crack and heroin. Those are two drugs I didn't touch. So, part of and then part of the relationships wise was the last good relationship I was in, it was one, she was the most gorgeous girl that I have ever seen. The only gorgeous girl I've ever seen. Her name was Melissa. She was, beautiful red strawberry hair girl with blue eyes. She was like an angel sent to me from heaven, but it's like I couldn't bear that I'm gonna take it anymore. Yeah, I loved her, but just to find out the facts is that her dad and then found out that I had been to jail about 4 times in my life. Look what I did. My bad decisions, before I was supposed to go up to go see her, I made a bad decision, and what happened? Before I ended up meeting her, I caught another charge, which was assault and battery with a deadly weapon. That was leading me to 5 years in prison if I would kept fighting it. But no, the prosecutor, he literally gave me a plea deal, and I decided to plead guilty, did a month in jail, and then that was it. But I can't let them know that. But the outcasts of what's going on with me, because I have been talking about this for a very long time, of moving out of Virginia and going to a new state. At first I was undecided between South Carolina, then at first I was undecided between Maryland, then it was North Carolina, and then the fourth option was my home state, which was Texas, and that's what I'm going for. Out of those 4 options, Texas, which was this one, is the last one. It's my final choice, my final decision. That's what I'm doing. It's about time that that I'd stop letting 2 hands go out of me, like Virginia pulling me this way to sit there and say, since I stay in this state and be with people that care about you, and then this other arm's dragging me and sitting there saying, oh, move to Texas. So, but what's that am I going for? I'm going with Texas. Virginia can just let go of this arm. Texas can win. It's just not. It's not worth setting things anymore. It's really not. To you guys, for an example, if you guys were living in a state you guys didn't want to be in anymore, and you wanted to choose your own state, but if it was your home state, you're not living in that home state or going to a different one, what would you choose? It's just a simple fact as that. Just and I've had to learn that certain people can talk shit about you behind your back, be two-faced, and then backstab you and manipulate you is what they do. That's how some friends are. You can't trust certain people, can't trust friends. And that's how I am. I don't trust certain people. Whether you're a friend or a family member or whatever you are, I don't, me personally, I don't trust you. That's how it is. So it shouldn't matter. I mean, look at me. I've been screwed over by friends that I've lived with. I've been fucked with, like what I mean by fucked with, I mean by playing my heart, using my money, and then making me want to do shit that I didn't want to do. So yeah, everyone else is like wishy-washy faces at this point. So, you really can't depend on people. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Later, guys.